Um, People say that agents are only interested in money. They're only interested in what they will get off the player. They are not interested in the player's career. But my question is the agent not supposed to be interested in money? A businessman wants to make money. What would you say? What's your take?
Who is not interested in money? We are all interested in money. The question is, how do you want to make that money?
Very good.
Do
Brilliant.
you do you want to make money by
Destroying the career.
cheating on someone,
Yeah.
by
Okay.
lying someone, by just I want to tell you something. I transferred a player last season to Liverpool. The transfer was 28 million euros.
Wow. 28 million
Yes,
euros.
yes. And this player is 24 years now. But believe
Boy.
me, 7 years ago, it was 3 years I was in the business. And when you start a business, if you check the statistics when you start a business, you struggle the first 3 years. Every business you start, the statistics says that you struggle the first 3 years. So I had the opportunity to sign him with Newcastle.
Wow. Newcastle.
Yeah, we went there with his dad. We had the contract. We had everything. The parents even told me, "Oh, Bernard, he's like your younger brother. You make the decision for him." You understand?
Yeah.
You know how much was my commission if I was signing him there?
How much?
It was £500,000,
Boy.
£500,000 if I was signing, and it was only 3 years I was an agent.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
3 years I was an agent.
Boy.
Okay,
That's mind blowing.
and I turned this down.
Why did you turn it down?
Because I felt he was not ready to play abroad. He was 17 years old.
Wow. Wow.
You
So
know?
invariably,
And
you are saying that.
many agents I know came to, "Wow, Bernard, why did you refuse? I should have accepted." But now this player, after 7 years, he was transferred in one of the top five teams in England, and the money was
Times is double.
more times than this. You understand?
I see.
So at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you, do I deserve to make this money? Yes or no?
Yes, you deserve. But you
Okay.
put the career of the player first.
That's correct. And
then
that's
you
the
make
problem.
bigger money.
Listen, we all want to make money.
Yeah.
Of course, because when the player makes money, the agent makes money.
Absolutely.
But the agent should not make money and the player does not make money.
That's true.
You understand?
Okay, someone, what do you advise to someone listening, watching to us right now, who wants to be an agent? Because a lot of people send messages and they want to be agents. Well, what's your advice?
Everyone can be an agent, I mean, it's not everyone can be an agent, but it's just the way I mean, it's just, for me, I told you I teach in France
Yes.
to get the license,
Oh, brilliant.
But out of some I had to hang off on his face.
Okay.
So among all the guys I teach, I can tell you from the beginning, I can tell you straight away. I don't have science, but I'm a bit experienced. I can tell you straight away at the beginning who is going to have a license, because you can see who is passionate. It's about passion. You understand? The one who is coming because he thinks he's going to be rich or make money at first sight, he will not make it. Because there is a part of struggle at the beginning. You have to endure, knowing that to work as an agent is a lot of expenses.
Yes.
That's why 15 years, 20 years ago, to be an agent, you didn't have to make an exam. You had to pay a caution of 100,000 euros.
Yes.
Because at that time, being an agent was only reserved for rich people.
Yes.
Because they knew being an agent, you have to travel.
Yes.
You have to call. Okay, nowadays we have WhatsApp. Calls are free, but at that time, we didn't have WhatsApp.
Yes.
You understand?
You have to make phone calls.
Phone calls, you have to travel, you have to... it's a lot of expenses. So when someone say, how do you have to become an agent? Listen, everyone can be an agent, but
That's true.
what is a good agent for me?
That's the
You know, I
question.
always say, you know, I don't do the job of, you know, for me, it's easy. It's very easy to call here a player who plays in Paris Saint-Germain or in Marseille and to tell him, listen, I'm going to bring you to Liverpool. This is easy, you know.
Exactly.
This is easy. But I like what I do because what I do, I arrive in a poor country.
Yeah.
I scout, I found the best kid, I make his visa, I pay his flight ticket, I bring him in Europe, he finish his training, he sign his professional contract, and then he
Amazing.
extends, and then he gets transferred. And behind him, what do you have? Behind him, you have a family,
In Africa.
you have a quarter, you
Yeah.
have a village, you
Yes.
have, and you know what? This is, and when you see this, you are proud
Yes.
of what
So,
you did.
so
You
basically,
understand?
you are not just an agent, you touch lives, you change lives, and you change generations, because that is actually much more impactful.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Someone says, what are your plans for the two players you saw in Ghana?
Okay, for these two players, one is a central left back. He was training recently with a first team, a Premiership team in Ghana. He was about to register when the virus came, you know. So
Okay.
it's just a shame. And the other was already in academy, but when he came, the striker, Mohamed, sorry, is called. When he arrived at the trial, I saw he's a good striker, but you could see he was lacking fitness games, you know. So I asked him to get him to play the league, even if it's third division. We
Of
don't care.
course.
Just go. You know, sometimes also they don't realize how important it is to be competitive.
Yeah.
What does competitive means? It means you have to play
That's it.
every weekend.
Exactly. That way you are
Every weekend. And
competitive and you're ready for the big stage.
at the end of the season, you have to find yourself with with 20, 25, 30 games in your striker. Okay, I scored 10 goals out of 30 games. And this is how, if you are good, the national team of your category,
Yeah,
they're going to come to you. And
true.
this is how you get scouted. Because you know what? European clubs are not stupid. They know there is not youth competition in Africa, right?
Yes, yes.
They know you have talents everywhere. You understand? But some talents are just wasted
Yeah.
because they don't choose the right way,
Yes, of
which
course.
is going to play for the local team,
Yeah,
going to play at the national level.
yeah.
Then you're going to get called by the national team of your category.
Absolutely.
Then you're going to attend the African competitions or world competitions. And then you get scouted by the big teams. Because
Yeah.
when there is a competition, a guy like me, sometimes I go to a competition, I have 10 scouts with me.
Wow.
You know, in 2013, I went to Dubai. It was
Wow.
the Under-17 World Cup. I was
Yes.
with Barcelona, Liverpool,
Wow.
Arsenal,
Wow.
Monaco. I
So
had
you
like
saw the
8
Nigerian
scouts.
kids, the Kelechi, Iheanacho, and the rest. I think that was in
Yeah.
Dubai.
You know, Arsenal, they gave me the invitation letter for Kelechi.
So guys, that's a letter from Arsenal requesting
Okay.
for Tidebere
This
Nwangari.
is, oh yeah, it's
Okay,
Musa Yaya, yeah.
okay, for Musa Yaya,
So listen, this is 14th of February.
2014. Amazing.
Okay.
From Arsenal Football Club. Whoa.
Look,
We have a real super agent with us here.
look, Musa Wali Yaya.
Yeah.
We are writing in support.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the other letter? Wait.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you for sharing this very vital document.
Okay, look. Let me show you something. You have this
Okay.
software.
Mm-hmm. Is
Okay.
White Scout?
No, it's not White Scout. It's Soccer Association.
Okay.
It's a software. All you write in Wakali. You
Yeah.
just put the last name of the player here.
Okay.
And you get his CV.
Oh,
Kelechi
brilliant.
Nwakali.
Yes, Kelechi Nwakali.
Plays
He
for
joined
Huesca in
Arsenal.
Spain.
Where?
You see? Look.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, then he went on loan. Look.
Yeah, he went on loan from Arsenal.
But you see, this is a player who is now 21 years old.
Yeah.
And look.
Wow. 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 Brilliant. Brilliant.
Look, at 21 years old. Look.
Oh my God.
You see?
Yeah.
It's a waste.
Yes, it's a waste. And
For such a talented player. Oh, this is another player. Look. You see?
Yeah.
Always going to sign from big teams at the beginning.
Yes, that's my question.
And you see at the end, wait, look.
Yeah.
You see? Let me show you a player I have. Look how I built his career. Look.
Wow. From Lens.
From Lens, look how you build the career of a young player.
See the trajectory. And now
you see?
Everything. Yeah.
This kid plays more than 100 games because you add also cup games here.
Yes.
In 3 years, this kid is ready to play in a team like Everton. He's just injured at the moment.
Yeah, and now he has signed for Everton.
You see? This is how you build the career of a player.
Wow. Amazing.
By bringing me first in small teams. Okay? Then he builds his fitness games to arrive in a big team, not the contrary.
Exactly. Wow. Fantastic. Somebody asked a question that I like. He says, why do agents reject players who are not on the transfer market website? Very good question.
Huh?
Why do agents reject players who are not on transfer market?
This is a very good question. Who asked this question?
Jay Bannerman.
Where is he from?
I don't know. Jay Bannerman, please let us know where you are from. Very good question. Why don't you answer the question while we wait for him?
Okay, no. Okay, don't because for instance, when you have a 20-year-old players coming to you, okay, says he wants to work with you, but he's already 20 years old and he's not on transfer market.
Yeah, that's true.
Where does he come from?
Yeah.
It means he does not have
a
before
pedigree.
All this time. Where was he?
Yeah.
Even you as an agent, where do you start?
Yeah.
To because also being an agent, you also have to be a good seller.
Yeah.
You understand? And also it's a problem of credibility. You understand? A guy like me, I'm not afraid to go and get a player in a fucking hole somewhere in a fucking country. I'm not afraid. You understand? But at least I have to be convinced myself that this kid, I'm going to open the window for him. But he really deserved this in terms of talent, in terms of hard work, in terms of what he can do after. Not that you don't know someone, you just say, oh, help me.